We have a major epidemic going on at sporting events that I've noticed, and it's gotten worse, I think, post-pandemic. Do people not understand when a game is going on, when there's an actual play happening, you don't go to your seat? It drives me crazy.
Oh, yeah.
The aisle etiquette
it's terrible.
is so bad. Friday night at the Bulls game, I could not believe it. You can't wait for a whistle. You have to make everybody in row 8 stand up so you can get to your seat while Derrick Rose is shooting a three. Like, what's happening here? Okay. It's unbelievable.
So I abided by the aisle etiquette. I was standing in the tunnel, and the usher came and said, "Do you have a seat here? Let me see your ticket." I said, "Oh, I'm just waiting for the whistle." He said, "This isn't a Blackhawks game. Just go ahead."
Wow.
Okay.
That's a fireable offense.
So
right there.
now I got usher problems.
Andy Frayne, where are you at?
To me, that's like the number one job as an usher is to help guide people when they should and should not be going to their seats, which, by the way, is common sense. Any human should know.
1992, my first job ever, selling upper deck Dove bars at then brand new Comiskey Park. I moved up the food chain from Dove bars to cotton candy to hot dog to peanuts to the big day at Wrigley when they give you the blue tub and you're selling the old style. It took me 7 years to get there. Now, I am an expert in walking down those aisles and making sure that fans have their beverage and they can see the product on the field. And I give the vendors, you actually are allowed to be in the way of the fans because you are providing a very important frosty beverage that they need.
That's different. I don't have a problem with the vendors.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Like and fans would yell at me, "Can you kneel down?" No, I cannot kneel down. I absolutely cannot. This body needs to be in shape. I'm not going to break myself so you can see. I
do have extra admiration and maybe an extra tip for those vendors that I do know by face and maybe sometimes name who do make an effort to kneel down or get, to stay out of the way.
Tip your vendors. Lloyd Rutsky, the greatest vendor of all time, the Jordan of all vendors who's now retired. He deserved that extra, although I don't think he ever got down. But Lee Cook, the general who's out there, who you will see at every game, you hook my guy up.
The dude that looked like, the big guy.
That's William, who passed away.
Glasses, right?
Yes, the greatest.
He was the one that looked exactly like Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, what about that guy?
That's Claude Jones.
This is
Claude knows them all, man.
Claude had a good run. It kind of went sideways for Claude at different points in time. I hope he's doing great now. But
what about the guy at Wrigley with the long hair? That white guy with the long hair. He looked like an old metalhead.
You're talking about Roger Sosner.
Are you making? Is this like the guy with the random tennis names?
We hung out with these guys.
I've worked there for 15 years. I know these. These are my people. So what you're talking about?
Carm served me a beer at the 2008 blackout game.
Yes, and then I was on the field interviewing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, he's got some stories about double dipping.
Stories around that one. Yeah. My point is this. This is important. If you are a sports fan, it is your job for those who don't go to games often, you have to teach this. You do not walk across the aisle when there is action going on. And by the way, for you sitting on the aisle where you were in section 314, row 6 or whatever it was, you should have said no. You're not going until you will wait. We're not gonna.
That's how fights start.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Then you ended up getting snuffed in the face.
Well, you do have to assess the level of crazy that's on that aisle.
But there's a lot of crazy. It's like me America, on the road right now.
We got a bunch of crazy people.
Road rage right now is a problem. If some jerk's gonna be on the road, I'm gonna be like, I don't like you, but I'm definitely not flicking you off right now because you don't know what's on the other end of that.
No flicking off. You can do it nicely. Hey, can you wait until play is stopped before you? No, you can't. Okay. if it's 6'5" Woot,
6'5".
What are you?
6'6.5".
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Man.
If it's 6
with no shoes on.
Okay. Wow. 6'6.5" Woot coming at me. No, I can. Okay. All right. There you go. I'd be like, but come on now. It's just, this is something. I think it's just I honestly think it's a whole societal thing. Like, it is not about you at every second of every day.
No, but no. Now it's 2022. Everyone thinks everything is about themselves.
Right. Hey. And if you're like in row 10, at the UC, say, on the lower level, that means there's 9 rows behind you that you are altering all of their views so you can get to your seat after you went to get your beer or go to the bathroom, whatever. No.
But it's almost like oblivious. Like, they're not even aware that there's a game going on, which is like, why are you here then?
Which is why you can say it nicely. Hey, we wait, and this is what we do as fans. We wait until the action stops so we can enjoy the festivities, the action.
That's the problem with, like, basketball, for example. Basketball is like a very social sport. Like, people just go, I just want to go to the game. I'm not really a fan. If you're a Bears fan in that weather, you go because you love the Bears and you love football.
That's true.
Baseball sometimes is a fair weather thing, right? People that go to Wrigley Field is go to Cubby Bear and have a couple beers and whatnot.
But to me, it's even worse in baseball and football games because, like, in baseball, the actual action is like
1 second.
1 second.
Yeah.
Unless the ball gets hit and you got a triple, and then maybe it's 10 seconds. So you have ample amount of time to just, and even like, I'll come down the aisle, like, and the guy's about to pitch, I'll stop and crouch. Okay, there's the ball, and then I'll go the rest of the way. Football, same thing. What's the average play? 7 seconds? 7-8 seconds?
Right.
And then there's a 40-second play clock. Like, so basketball, I sort of get how there's more action going back and forth. Hockey is why they actually will hold you, because
it never
there's even
stops.
fewer stops.
Yeah.
But come on, guys, it's just
it's tough. Just don't get into a fight with anyone about it, Carm.
If there's one thing that we want to do here at CHGO, amongst everything else, actually, but it would be amazing if we could really move fan etiquette into a positive direction. We do not, as a CHGO employee, somebody who enjoys the content, we do not walk in front of you in the middle of the action. That is so unbelievably
He was walking
sacrilegious.
in front of the TV yesterday all the time.
ooh, that's another one.
I
I called you out on that 2 weeks ago too. You did it right mid-play.
Look
Bear
at
game.
etiquette police over here, and he's walking in front of the 70-inch.
So this is
my bagel's good.
This is an excellent job by you right now, because I've never I needed that. I will be more cognizant, because you brought it up, of the actual TV when we're watching the game. I will pay attention to that better. That's not in my mindset. Okay. So I will take that feedback and not take it personal, even as I'm out here trying to make the world a better place.
You just have to practice what you preach, though, Carm. That's the thing I'm saying.
Okay.
Can't be a hypocrite out here.
I'm just not used to having a bunch of people when I'm watching the game.
My wife knows that. She pauses for the action. She knows. And then
it's a bad job. It's a bad job. I got to wear it.